This is 212 Midnight Pass in Rutherfordton, North Carolina. This sits in a gated community. This is the main driveway. And this is the roadway. There are no other homes adjoining anywhere right here. Closest home is going to be just down the road to your left, the next driveway. It's a paved driveway going to the subject property. It's about 12 feet in length, or excuse me, in width. I don't usually do a video walking up like this, but this is such a nice driveway. I wanted to make sure I share it with you. Two-car garage to the right as you pull in. The studio is in front of you, and then the main home is going to be over to the left. Along the driveway, they've got rocks. Lots of nice landscaping once you get over to the home. A little bit of grassy area up here. Not a ton to maintain, but just enough to make it really nice. The home sits back off the road a fair ways. It's a real private setting. We'll go into the garage and into the studio and into the home in just a moment. I just want to give you a quick look around the outside of the property first. The well is here on the right. And this will be a fairly lengthy video because there's a lot to see. There's a built-in drain here for the water from the driveway, which is awesome. Looks like it drains out over here to the side. The gutters may be tied into that as well. I'll have to check. The studio is actually a really good size. And of course, this is the main home. There's a walkway that goes to the front door. We'll go check that out in a moment. We're here in the backyard though, so let's see that for a minute. The backyard is sloped downhill, but it's not too sloped. It's a nice fire pit area down there. They've got the chairs turned over on it to keep them clean, dry. Looks like there may be a trail down here leading out into the woods. We'll go check that out here in a few. There's a gas generator on the back of the house. Huge back porch, partially covered. Mini split unit there for the studio. Main breaker panel and your generator breaker are over here on the side of the house. As you get up to the home, the driveway transitions from just the regular concrete to what appears to be stamped concrete. This deck is Trex type board. It's not actual wood, it's made out of plastic. It looks very nice. They've done a good job putting it together, and that stuff usually lasts a long time. This is a partially covered back porch. They've got these 6x6s. Those are actually 4x6s. 4x6 posts here. I don't think it would be too hard to add on some type of covering if you did want this to be a fully covered porch. There's a ton of space here. There's also a walkway on this side leading from the front of the house. This is again stamped concrete. Two large propane tanks. Generator. So far, I know you were interested in possibly hunting. I've seen 2 deer and a rabbit in the 2 or 3 minutes I've been here. This is also a mini split unit outside, so we'll go inside and see what type of heating and cooling is present throughout most of the home. Real nice walkway there that goes all the way around the side of the house. And there's a fully covered front porch. It's not a huge porch. There's plenty of room for rockers or swings or little table or whatever you'd like. Again, the porch here is the Trex type material. There's a small windmill there in the front yard. This is looking back up the driveway toward the road we came in on. Let's take a look inside the house. Making our way into the home. This is the front entrance. And that leads into a combined kitchen, dining, and living area. Propane gas log fireplace. 2 decent sized windows looking out the front of the home. Coat closet here to the left when you walk in. Actually, that's not a coat closet. It's just they put shelves in there. It could still be a coat closet if you took those shelves out. But it's just storage at the moment. Thermostat is here on the wall to your left. Now, I know the kitchen is fairly dim. There are 4 recessed lights that I can't figure out how to turn on. I'm sure there's a switch somewhere I'm just missing, but that is the reason why it's fairly dim. Here's a small table. Looks like it's made out of cedar. That is personal property, but I think the listing said that this owner was open to discussion on things that are remaining in the home. Kitchen's a good size. There's lots of cabinet space, lots of counter space. This is really neat with the rock. Solid surface countertops. I'm assuming that it's granite, but I don't know that for sure. This in the middle should pop up when you push it. It's a charging station. So you've got regular plug-ins, you've got USB plug-ins, there's an Ethernet plug-in, just a few different things, whatever you wanted to plug in, push it back down, it should stay. There's a smaller sink here on the island, like a prep sink. Seating here along the side of the island for bar stools. Dishwasher, there is a garbage disposal. The sink is larger than your standard sink, it's wider. This window looks out into the backyard, onto the back porch. Stainless steel appliances. Tile here in the kitchen, whereas it's hardwood in most of the rest of the house. You got storage on the back side of the island too. So again, front entry door here. Let's go to the right into the first bedroom. That window looks out the front of the home. And this room, if I had to guess, is around 12 by 12. It's not a huge room, but it's not small either. There's a small hallway here, and this connects directly to the laundry and utility area. It's kind of neat how they're connected. There's a walk-in closet here to the left. Again, things are fairly dimly lit, and all the lights are on here in this section of the house. But here is a full bath with a double vanity. And some of those bulbs are burned out or missing one, so I'm sure that contributes to why it may be a little more dim. Tile walk-in shower. There's a little bit of storage over here on the back side of the shower. Again, that bedroom we were just in is to the left. We're going to take a right now. And this leads into the laundry room. The light in the laundry room is a probably T12 type light, and it's not really coming on. It came on that much and stopped. But that's probably just needing new bulbs. Again, tile floor here in the laundry area. There's the water heater. Now this has a sliding door to close that off from the bedroom. And then this wraps around and connects back over to the kitchen. So it makes a big circle. So that door there is where we went into to enter that bedroom. We made a big circle with the bathroom there in the middle, and then came back over to the laundry room. The rear entry door that leads onto the back porch is here off the kitchen as well. Let's go check out the other side of the house. There's storage here to the left as well in this cubby hole. The HVAC return is just under that. Got a pantry or linen storage here. And there are 2 additional bedrooms and a shared bathroom on this side of the house. So bedroom number 1 is here to the right. For perspective, I believe that bed to be a queen size bed, just to give you an idea of what may fit in the room. Somebody's made some storage shelves here just out of OSB. And then there is another small closet here behind this barn style door. Shared bathroom in the middle. It's got a combination shower tub. Tile floor there in the bathroom again. Real high ceiling here in the bathroom since it's in the center of the house. And then bedroom number 3. This one's a little smaller than the first 2, I believe. This one is probably 10 by 10. This window looks out the side of the home. This window looks out the front of the home. That smoke detector is hanging by some wires. Be something to look into, just make sure there's no problems with it. Again, sliding doors here for the closet. And there are air ducts in the floor of the bedrooms. There's only one. It's not super cool in the home, but it's not occupied, so I imagine they're trying to conserve energy. But that is the entirety of the main home. We're going to go check out the guest house / studio and the garage here in just a moment. We are at the studio now. It has 8-foot ceilings, or really close. There's lots of lighting in here. It is carpeted flooring. It smells really nice. It smells like cedar in here. It's just a big open space. Lots of outlets and electrical, but no plumbing. The listing agent said they had somebody come out and take a look at it, and they gave them a approximately $20,000 quote to install a small kitchenette and a single bathroom. But definitely a cool space. There's attic access here. There's your mini split. It looks like it's completely off at the moment. But these are, I believe, all cedar boards all the way around. That's why it smells so nice in here. Let's go check out the garage. It took a minute to get into the garage. The door was locked, and apparently it wasn't supposed to be, but I found one of the garage door openers in the house. I was able to get in that way. We did a quick walk around the outside earlier, so we're just going to go on in. It's a 2-car garage. This door opening here, height is barely 6 feet. I am 6 feet tall, and there's 2 or 3 inches above my head to that door. I don't know that a full-size, standard pickup truck would fit in here, honestly. Other than that, it's a nice garage. Lots of electrical outlets. It's well lit. And they have put some kind of storage shelves in here, but again, for a pickup truck, if you could fit it through the door, it would fit under here. Breaker panel back here. Looks like they are on GFI outlets, which is good. Should be out here in the garage. Looks like you've got storage up above as well. I'm not sure how to access that, but There's definitely space up there, and they've got, looks like 3/4 inch plywood up there, or OSB, I mean. Don't know how you would get to that spot though, but this is the garage. And that's going to conclude our tour on this particular property. Please let me know what questions you have. Again, this is Chris St. Clair, St. Clair Home and Land Company, and Carolina Land Network, 828-447-8846.